Good day. Welcome to another session on our business plan development. Today we'll be looking at objectives. Objectives in our business plan development app, we have grouped together vision, mission, the targets and values. So we combine them together in one section. So today we'll go through the four sections, which is mission, vision, how you set your goals, and the values of your organization. In terms of the objectives, obviously when you're starting a business, there are certain objectives that you want to achieve, or you have a vision or a mission that you want to achieve by starting a new venture. So the first one that we're going to look at is vision. What is a vision for an organization? Basically, what a vision is where do you see your organization in future? How do you want your organization to be seen in future? Everything that you do is towards achieving your vision. Some organization, a vision is just to make a difference in communities, and some you can have a vision of a company being a listed company, or maybe a vision of your company being the best in what it does, depending on the sector that you are in. So different companies will have different visions. It doesn't matter how big or small your organization is. Your organization must have a vision statement. So you must set the vision. Basically, it's a guiding North Star for your business. Where do you want your business to go? How is your business supposed to be seen, either by the market or internally by employees? So when you set the vision sometimes is used to motivate employees in terms of what is expected from them, what is expected from them in terms of contribution towards achieving the vision of their organization. A vision basically promotes change so that people can pull together in one direction. So the vision makes everyone or the organization as a whole to pull to one direction. So different companies will have a different vision. But for example, maybe using one of the case studies that we use, the McDonald's, their vision is to move with velocity to drive profitable growth and become an even better McDonald's, serving more customers delicious food each day around the world. So you can get from this vision statement of McDonald's that there will be a changing organization that wants to be better, and they want to continue serving the world with their delicious product. So that's the vision of McDonald's. But they're not ignoring, you can see in the statement, the velocity, meaning that they will be changing with the world. As the world changes, they will be changing, but maintaining their service in serving people around the world. So that's the vision of McDonald's. So it depends on each organization. Then we'll check maybe another vision, that just to give you an example in terms of as a guiding principle, what is the vision? The vision is what will take your organization to the next level. I'll take another example of maybe a local company. In this case, I know I've selected Standard Bank. So their vision is to be the leading financial services organization in, for, and across Africa, delivering exceptional client experiences and superior value. That's what drives Standard Bank in terms of what they want to be, or what they want to be seen, and where they want to get to. So everything else will be driven by this vision, that they want to be the best financial or the leading financial services organization in, for, and across Africa. So you can see that doing their expansion, going into Africa, but making sure that they maintain the quality service in terms of their financial services, and then they give client exceptional experience. If you can see from the two examples that I used, the McDonald's and the Standard Bank visions, is to guide the institution on where it is going. So it's very important for each organization to have its own vision. So we're gonna go into the our case study movies in terms of to explain the vision of your of the McDonald's, the vision of the Oakland A's and AEY. So enjoy the video.
Vision, mission, and objective. Vision is the organization's eventual destination. Where do you see yourself, and how do you want to be seen? Mission is how you will achieve your vision. Objectives are goals that will help you achieve your mission.
Vision. Ray saw McDonald's in every community. Mission. Ray wanted every American to have access to McDonald's through standardized process and procedures. Goals. Their objective was to maintain the quality, speed, systems, and wanted it to be convenient.
AEY's mission, vision, and objective were mixed into one. AEY had a short-term vision which made it their mission. Their mission was to take advantage of the procurements for the Iraq War and make money. Even though it was common to establish an organization with a long-term vision and mission, at times entrepreneurs established organizations to achieve a specific goal or create a venture for a specific short-term project.
Vision, to change the game, for the sport to be more efficient and pay value for money. Mission, to win championships with a small budget. Goal, to win the last game of the season. Complete the assignment. Compare how the topic is addressed in the three movies and rank them according to your preference on how the characters and the organizations dealt with the topic and motivate your ranking, 1 being the best and 3 the worst. Analyze this topic and its applicability to your situation and industry. Write up your analysis to meet the requirement of the industry you're operating in. Update the relevant section in your business plan.
Okay, from the 3 case studies that you just listened to, you can see the different visions of the entrepreneurs that were driving this organization. So they had totally different vision. If you can look at the McDonald brothers, they have a different vision from from Ray Kroc. Because Ray had a different vision than the McDonald's brothers, and even if you look at Billy had a different vision from the owners. So it is important as an entrepreneur to know where do you want to take your organization to. So the vision is very important. You need to make sure that you set a vision for your organization. So now from the vision, then you get into the mission. After you've developed the vision for the organization, then you need to develop your mission statement. Basically, the mission is how the organization is going to achieve the vision. Basically, the mission is linked to the vision, but the mission is more on the actual organization. Why does it exist? And how is it going to achieve the vision that has been set? So sometimes you have a mission in terms of the product, the market, the technology that you're going to use. So when you're developing your mission statement, it must be linked to the vision that you have, but it's how, in terms of the mission, what are you going to do? How are you going to approach the operations in terms of the organization achieving the mission that have been set? So with your mission statement, the mission statement is supposed to provide you with answers in terms of the organization. Who are we as an organization? What product and services do we provide? Who is our customers? And how we're going to deliver the product. So those are the 4 things that you need to keep in mind when you're developing the mission. Is to define, the mission must define your organization, define your product in terms of what is the product that you want to ultimate a goal of the business. What do you want to achieve? And define your customer, who's your customer, and define how you're going to deliver the product or the service to your customers. I will also use the same examples that I used for the vision for also on the mission. So I'll take one from McDonald's and then I'll use Standard Bank for example. Now for the McDonald's, their mission is to make delicious feel-good moments easy for everyone. From this mission, you can pick up that the McDonald's mission as an organization, who are they? They want to make delicious feel-good moments. For who? For everyone. So basically in terms of the service that they provide, they want people to enjoy their food. They want people to enjoy their delicious food. That's all that they want to be. So that's what they want to do, to be in terms of achieving the mission that they've set, to say there will be velocity and making sure that they serve everyone in terms of their mission and in terms of their vision. So in terms of their mission, they just want to make people feel good, enjoy their food. So that's why their mission is to make delicious, feel good moments easy for everyone. They're saving everyone. They want to make sure that they serve everyone. That's one. That's their customers. Two, how are they going to serve them? To make it feel good. They make environment friendly for everyone. And then in terms of the product, providing delicious food to their customers. So that's the mission for McDonald's, and you can see that it linked nicely into their vision. Now we could get into the Standard Bank, even though it's not clearly stated as their mission statement, but their mission is to developing platforms to engage with and support communities and businesses wherever we operate, building our brands through relevant and meaningful sponsorship. Even this mission of Standard Bank fits into their vision in terms of being the leading financial services provider in and across the African continent, because you can see here they are maintaining in terms of developing, they are emphasizing in terms of that they will be developing platforms to make sure that they support communities that they operate in, and also they want to build the brand that is relevant, and also sponsoring communities that they're operating in. So that's the mission. This is going to help them to expand into the countries that they want to operate in, and also operate within Africa. We know Africa is poor. So that's why it becomes a little bit clearer in their mission to say they need to sponsor and support communities that they operate in, because they understand the environment that they are operating within. So the mission as well is guiding for them to achieve the vision. They're operating within a certain environment, which is poor communities. So that's why in their mission they state clearly to say they want to support communities that they're operating in. But because they're also expanding across Africa, they need to build the platform that is reliable. So that's why building the platform and supporting communities is part of their mission. It's to support the vision that they've developed, the direction that they want to take. So as an organization, you need to make sure that your mission is talking to, or is supporting, or is showing how you're going to achieve your vision. So the two are not mutually exclusive. You need to make sure that when you set the vision is where the organization wants to go, or where you want the organization to be seen as. And then the mission is how you get there. So you need to understand the dynamics and the industry that you're operating within, so that your mission is properly aligned to your vision. Now, we have spoken about the two concepts, which is the first one is the vision, which is the broader vision where the organization is going. And we spoke about the mission, which supports the vision. Now we're going to go into goals. Basically, for you to achieve the vision, you need the mission. And for you to achieve that mission, you need to set your goals. So in terms of setting goals, you need to set your short-term goals, which is maybe a year to 3 years max, and then you have your long-term goals. So you need to break down your goals into two categories. You have a long-term goals that you want to achieve in the long run, and you have the short-term goals that you want to achieve in a short run. So depending on the nature of the organization, for a mining company, 5 years can be a short term, and then 20 years can be a long term. So in terms of the plan, if it's your spaza shop, maybe a year could be your short term, and then maybe 3 years can be your long term objective. So it depends on the organization. So, but after you set your mission, after you set your vision, you come to your mission, you set your missions, and after that you need to set your goals. So you split your goals into two. You have a short-term goals that you want to achieve within a year, or year to 3 years, and then you have long-term goals that are from 3 years going upwards, maybe up to 10 years or 5 years, depending on what you want to achieve. So it is important for your organization to split their goals into short-term and long-term. And for an organization to be able to focus, don't have hundreds of goals that you want to achieve. Generally, or it's advisable to have at least 5, or at most 5 goals that are core, that you want to achieve as an organization, 5 medium to short-term goals, and 5 long-term goals. When you're setting goals, there's a principle that they use in setting goals. It's called SMART. So basically, what it means is your goals should be one into SMART, as in SMART. That's the principle that they use when you set goals. The first one, which is the S, your goals must be specific. So you must have specific goals that you want to achieve. It must not be generic goals, because if it's generic, it won't be, you won't know what you're supposed to achieve. So you need to be specific in terms of, there must be specific goals. I want to lose 10 kgs. So it's specific. What do you want to lose? If you say you just want to lose weight, it's not specific enough. So it needs to be specific. Or I need to lose my abs, whatever. I need to develop abs. That's a specific goal. 2, it must be measurable. So, for example, if you are an organization, you want to grow your revenue by 10%. So you must attach a figure to it to say 10%, because that 10%, it becomes measurable. Okay. And then the third one is A, which is for achievable. Is it achievable? Yes, you can say you want to grow your revenue by 1,000%, but is that achievable? So it's not. It can be achievable, but practically it's not achievable. So, but if you set the goals, they must be achievable. And the R is realistic. Achievable and realistic. So are they achievable? Yes. Are they realistic given your resources that you have, or given the timeline that you have set? Are they realistic? Your goals must be realistic. And the last one is time related. By when do you want to achieve your goals? You can set your goals, but if you don't have a timeline, you will never get to achieving them, or you'll never be able to measure if you're able to achieve your goals or not. Because if you don't have a timeline to say you want to grow your revenue by 10%, by when? It might be after 100 years, or is within a year. So as an organization, you must set goals that are SMART, which S is for specific, M is for measurable, you must be able to measure them. A is for, are they achievable? R is for, are they realistic? And the last one, T, is for, they must be time related. You must give them time in terms of when you want to achieve those goals. The last topic that we want to go into under this concept of objective, it's values. What does values mean? Basically, it's the culture or the ethics that you want to embed within your organization. So in terms of your organization, you must set certain values that you want your organization to focus on, which will be the guiding principle, so that the people that you are dealing with, either all the stakeholders, be the suppliers, the customers, or the employees, they need to know what are your values as an organization. In terms of values are sort of your soft issues within the organization. Some organizations have like your integrity, honesty, loyalty, responsibility, accountability, respect. Those are some of the values that you can set as an organization. But as an organization, at least you must set values, and generally they say have your top 3 values that you want your organization to live by, so that employees knows what values are expected from them, which are very, very important in driving your organization forward. So different organizations have different values. So from the app, you can see the different values that you have set, and then you can decide in terms of what is the most important values that you want to set for your organization. So in terms of objectives, there are 4 sections that you need to make sure that you deal with within your business plan. Is 1, you must have a clear mission, where do you want to go, and clear vision on where do you want to go, clear mission, how you're going to get there. You must set your goals, and then separate your goals between short-term and long-term goals. Have at most 5 short-term goals and 5 long-term goals. And those they must be supported by the values that you set within the organization so that you'll be able to achieve those goals. So the values are important as a base to allow your organization to achieve your goals. Thank you. That was the lesson about objectives for